and this is chair yoga for the lower body. So we're focusing on the hips and the legs today. Let's go ahead and come to a comfortable position in your seat. Make sure that your entire tush is supported, that your upper thighs are supported. Stack the head up over the neck over the spine over the pelvis in a straight line. So we're trying not to lean to one side or the other. We're not leaning forward or back, and we're certainly not slumping down. So go ahead and lift and lengthen up, draw up from the waist all the way up to the top of the head. So let's start with 3 reaches up to the fingertips. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, push away. Inhale and reach. Exhale, push away. One more, inhale and reach. Exhale, push away. Good, moving into some shoulder shrugs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, raise those arms up in front of you. Exhale, sweep them down to the right, twisting the body. Inhale, forward. Exhale, sweep to the left. And we repeat, inhale, forward. Sweep to the right. Hold for another breath. Inhale, sweep forward. Exhale, sweep to the left. Hold for another breath. And forward. Lower those arms. Okay, let's roll the shoulders back. And forward. Good, so we should have a little bit of warmth in the upper body. Let's go ahead and move into our lower body stretches now. You may want to shift your weight a little bit forward in the chair because we're coming down underneath the legs, so you need to be able to reach underneath the thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, come down underneath one leg. Interlock the fingers, lift that leg up, rotate the hip all the way around with the arms doing all the work. And reverse, take that leg the other way. And come to stillness, rotate the ankle. And reverse. And point and flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Keep it flexed, step it out. Go ahead and reach out over the toe here. You can stay right here like this, or if you're comfortable, we're going to get closer to that toe. So inhale first. Exhale, gently begin to lower yourself. Leaning forward first, but keep the tailbone rooted to the seat, and then lowering. Take your time. Good. You may be able to reach the foot, but listen to your body. If that's uncomfortable for you, don't go that far. Once you've gone as far as you can, let's take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. Good. We're going to move with the next breath. So inhale and begin to come up. Good. Exhale, draw that arm and leg in. Let's repeat on the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down underneath the other leg. Lift it up. Rotate the hip all the way around with the arms doing all the work. And reverse. Let's take that leg the other way. Come to stillness and rotate the ankle. And reverse. and point and flex. Point, flex, point, flex, point. Keep it flexed. Step it out. Go ahead and reach out over that toe. And if you'd like, you can stay right here. Or if you're comfortable getting closer to the toe, take an inhale first. Exhale, lean forward while keeping the tailbone rooted on the seat, and then lower. Take your time. It may be a few breaths. It doesn't have to all be in one exhale. Take your time. And once you've reached as far as you're comfortable going, let's try 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Again. One more. Gently moving with your next breath. Inhale, begin to raise up. And exhale. Once you're upright and seated, go ahead and draw that arm and leg in. Now let's walk it out. Butterfly if you're comfortable. Good. Let's go ahead and sit ourselves back in our seat. We're going to try some hip openers. Let's take those legs out to the side. You can scoop them up, lift them, one at a time. Take those legs out only as far as you're comfortable with. So maybe that's just to here, or maybe that's all the way. You may want to shift your weight back in your seat. Let's bring those arms out to the side. We can hold them right here, like this, with the palms facing up. Or you can touch your thumb to any one or all of your fingers. Or as we move through the stretch, you might want to tap through the fingers. It's up to you, just a personal preference, whatever you prefer. Ready? Inhale, let's raise the heels. Exhale, lower. Inhale, raise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, raise. Exhale, lower. One more, inhale, raise. And exhale, lower. Good. This time we're going to hold it, but don't hold the breath. So inhale, raise the heels. Exhale, release the breath, leave the heels up, pressing the toes into the ground. We have everything engaged here. If that core isn't tight, go ahead and tighten it now by taking that belly button and pulling it back toward your spine. Very good. If you don't want to focus the energy on the arms, you can bring them to heart center. You can leave them right where you had them. Focus the energy on the lower body. Continue to breathe comfortably. Do not hold your breath. Very good. Another inhale and exhale here. Good. Gently go ahead and lower those heels down. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and do a body roll here while the hips are nice and open. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, roll back. Last one. Inhale, down. Exhale, back. And let's reverse it. Inhale, down. Exhale, back. Inhale, down. Exhale, back. Inhale, down. Exhale, back. Last one. Inhale, down. And exhale, back. Good. Come to a seated position. We're going to go ahead and dip our shoulders down one at a time. So starting with the right shoulder, we're going to take it as though we're trying to get the shoulder to the knee. We're not going to get the shoulder to the knee. We're just going to act as though we're trying to, so we can create that twist and that dip in the body. So go ahead and twist to the left, and then go ahead and dip that shoulder down. Come up, straighten. Twist to the right, dip the shoulder down. Straighten and open. Good. Again, twist and dip. Straighten and open. Twist and dip. Straighten and open. All right, very nice. This time we're going to twist, dip. We're going to roll to the other side. Straighten and open. Okay? So going first to the left, let's twist to the left, dip to the left, sweep down, straighten and open. Now let's reverse it, go the other way, twist, dip, sweep, straighten and open. Very nice. Very good. Let's go ahead and bring those legs in, scoop them up one at a time. Land them in gently and walk it out. Butterfly if that feels good. Moving next into a seated pigeon pose, also known as seated figure 4. You have a few options here. The first one, let's just do this all together. Let's go ahead and cross at the ankle. So starting with the left leg, go ahead and cross the left ankle over the other. Good. Now, you might want to shift your weight forward on your chair some so that the thigh is coming off of the chair. This will allow your hip to fall open more. So go ahead and allow that leg to fall open more as far as you're comfortable with. Deep breath, inhale, exhale. Good. One more like this. If you'd like, you can take both hands, place them on that crease there, and push away and release. Good. Push and release. One more. Push and release. Very nice. So now let's go ahead. You can stay right here if that's what's comfortable for you, or we can cross at the knee. So go ahead and shift the weight back a little bit and then cross at the knee. Again, draw the spine up. Bringing the hands to the crease where the hip joint is. Press away and release. Press away and release. One more. Press away and release. Good. Again, you can stay here or you can stay crossed at the ankle, or if you're comfortable doing so, we're going to scoop up this ankle here, lift that leg, and set this ankle right above the knee. You can shift your weight back in your seat for this. Now notice that your leg might look a little bit different than mine here, and that's okay. So it might be a nice straight horizontal line. It might be on any one of these angles up here, and all of those are fine as long as that feels comfortable for you. Okay, so find where your leg is going. Again, you can remain crossed or cross at the ankle if you prefer. Let's start again by pressing away. So you can go ahead and interlock those fingers. Stick them here up as high as you can get them on the thigh. Press away and release. And this is also optional. If that press and release doesn't feel good, you don't have to do it. Just focus on nice straight posture and breathe. So let's press away and release. One more. Press away and release. Good. And now this is where we're going to allow ourselves to fold forward if we're comfortable doing so. So rest your hands in the lap. Whether you're crossed at the ankle, at the knee, or you have the foot all the way up here resting on the knee, doesn't matter. We're all going to do this lift and press motion. So this lift and lengthen motion that we're going to do. Inhale, lift, keeping the tailbone grounded, so don't lift your tush up off of the seat. Leave the tailbone where it is, but lengthen the body. So lift up, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, ground that one foot to the ground and stick that chin forward again, leaving the tailbone grounded to the seat, chin forward. As far as you're comfortable with, you're gonna feel a pull in the hip, and that's what we're doing. We're opening up the hip here. Breathe. Nice deep breaths. Now you can stay right here, or if you're comfortable folding further forward, you can. You may get to the point where your chest is in your lap or you're folded all the way over, and that is up to you. That is completely optional. I'm going to take my time in the next few breaths getting down to my lap, but you do not have to. Remember, it's optional. So let's inhale. We use the exhales to sink deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Go ahead and make sure that bottom foot is firm. The tailbone is still planted to the chair. Gently bring yourself back up and back to an upright and seated position. Good. Go ahead and scoop up that leg. Let's give it a little love and attention here. And then set it down. We're going to repeat this on the other side. So let's all start by crossing at the ankle. Again, you might want to scoot yourself forward in your chair so that you can open this leg up and allow the knee to fall out. So the thigh needs to be off of the chair a little bit for that. So go ahead, cross at the ankle. Allow that leg to fall open as far as you're comfortable having it. We're going to stay like this for a moment before we add in the pressing away. All right, if you're comfortable doing so, let's go ahead and interlock the fingers. Come up to the highest point on the thigh, kind of where that crease is in the leg. Push away. And release. Press. And release. And again, remember, this is optional. If that is uncomfortable for you, you do not have to do it. Press. And release. Very good. So you can stay here if this is the most comfortable position for you, or if you'd like, you can cross now at the knee. Make sure that bottom foot is grounded. If you're comfortable doing so, taking those hands up here to the top of the thigh, pushing away. Press and release. Press and release. Good. One more. Press and release. Very nice. And again, you can stay here or at the ankle, or go ahead and scoop that ankle up and rest it on the leg above the knee. Do not place the foot itself here. Notice what this does to the ankle. And not only that, it's kind of allowing this area of the leg here to sink down and putting this weird twist and pressure on the ankle. So let's not do that. Make sure the ankle itself is supported and it's resting on this other leg. Press and release first. Again, optional, only if you're comfortable. Press away and release. Press and release. Again, press and release. Good. Now placing these hands in the lap, we're going to stick the chin out again, and then if you're comfortable, folding forward. So remember to keep the tailbone grounded, lift and lengthen. So hands gently in the lap, inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthen by pressing that chin forward as though you're trying to get it out past your toe. You're not going to be able to get it past the toe without lifting that tailbone up. It's just the action of pressing forward like that. So actively press forward. Good. Open up that hip. Only go as far as you're comfortable with. So if this is too far, let's bring it back a little bit. All right, so we're going to go 3 nice deep breaths. I'm going to get a little bit deeper with each of those exhales. You do what's comfortable for you in your body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And we are going to do just one more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Take a moment. And then when you feel comfortable, move with your next breath. Make sure the bottom foot is grounded, the tailbone is grounded. Gently come up to seated. Good. Let's go ahead and scoop that leg up, bring it into you. Give it a little love and attention, whatever feels good, and gently set it down. All right. Make sure that your tush is on the chair, but we are going to come forward in the seat a little bit. All right, so this is one good stretches for the legs, but it is going to have a lot to do sort of with balancing a bit on the tailbone. You need to make sure you have an appropriate chair that is not going to rock forward, and you also have to be very mindful of the way that you can balance. So please make adjustments depending on what works for you. I don't want you sliding off the edge of your chair. Okay, so we're coming up a little bit forward so that the thighs are off the chair so that we can stick our leg out to the side. So we're going to take it out to the side here. Or if you'd like, depending on the kind of chair you have, you could take it all the way out to the side by shifting over to one side like so. Either one is fine, it's whatever's more comfortable for you. So we have the leg out to the side, the foot flexed. And you can stay just like this. This is our first modification by staying right here and reaching the arm out toward the toe. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now if you feel comfortable doing so, we're going to get closer to that toe. Now notice here I have my foot on the side. If you had yours angled more to the front, it's going to change the feeling of the stretch a little bit, both in the waist and the leg itself. So I'm going to go ahead and do one to the side, then we're going to do some on that angle too. But you choose whatever's comfortable for you and you can just repeat. So bring that arm out. You can stay right here if you'd like, or inhale. Exhale, get closer to the toe. Inhale, exhale, closer. Inhale, exhale. Good. Gently come up. Bring that leg in. Let it rest for a moment if you need to. You can either take it right back out where it was. I'm going to angle mine slightly differently this time. So it's sort of to the front, but a little bit off to the side. Reaching out. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. And this time if you're comfortable lowering, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Slowly and gently coming up. And bringing that arm and that foot in and walk it out. Good. Changing now to the other side, other leg. Step that leg out. Again, it can go all the way out to the side here or on an angle. I'm going to do both, but if only one is comfortable for you, again, just repeat. Arm extended out toward the toe. Inhale, exhale. Good, and now let's move only if you're comfortable. Inhale first. Exhale, get closer. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath. Good. Gently come to seated. Bring that arm and leg in. Walk it out if you need to for a rest. And then we're taking the leg out again. Again, it could go out to the same position or you can change it. Depends on what's comfortable for you. This time, I'm going to change the angle slightly. Arm comes out. Inhale, exhale. And now moving only if you're comfortable with. Inhale first. Exhale, deepen. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more breath here. Gently come on up. Bring that leg in. Walk it out. Good. Now, both legs if you're comfortable. If not, do one leg at a time. So we're going to step one foot out and then the other. Now notice here, again, we're kind of hanging on by a cheek here. So if you don't have the appropriate kind of chair, then don't try this at home. Go ahead and do just one leg at a time. So we're going to reach down reach out, inhale, and exhale as we reach out toward the one foot and come in. Inhale, exhale, and come in. And this time we're going to get closer. Other side. Extend, inhale, exhale. If you're comfortable, get closer to the foot. Take your time. Breathe. Gently up and in. Other side. Extend that arm. Inhale, exhale, reach. You can stay here or gently closer. Another breath. And up. And bring that arm in. Okay. Now, you have to be very careful here. Make sure that that tailbone is still rooted to the seat. We're hanging on by our cheeks here. Let's bring both arms out to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Forward. Don't fold all the way. We're just reaching a little bit to engage. Another breath. Inhale, exhale. One more. Good. Gently come up to a seated position. Bring those arms in. Rest them on the sides of the chair if you need to, so we can pull one leg in and then the other. Oh, good. Let's walk it out. Butterfly. Good. All right. Let's scoop one leg up, take it out to the side. We're sort of making an L shape here with our legs. Peel the heel up, come up on the toe. And I want you to roll the knee away from me. So roll it away. Open the hip and focus on rolling the toes and the ankle around. Roll it away. Open it up. Good. And now roll it in toward me. So come in toward me. Good. Nice. Bring it still. And we're going to go ahead and adjust your foot a little bit if you need to. We're going to make a rocking forward and back motion. So when we come forward, we're going to go all the way up onto the toe. When we come back, we're going to land on the heel and then pull the toe up, flexing the foot a little bit. So come up onto the toe and roll back onto the heel. Come up onto the toe, roll back onto the heel. Again, toe and heel. Lower that foot for a second. And then let's come back up on the toe. Now this time, don't press on the knee or the hand. Don't apply pressure here to the leg. Use your body pressure as we're going to lean and really press that foot into the ground. So press that toe into the ground. If you want to lean that way, it's going to kind of engage the hip even further. Inhale and exhale. Again. One more. Good. Come up to seated. Lower that leg. Oh, wobble it. Shake it out. Scoop it up and bring it in. Good. Same thing other side. So walk it out if you need to. Let's bring this other leg out to the side, making that L shape. Come up on the toe and roll that knee away from me. But we're not just rolling the knee itself. As we're rolling the whole leg away from us, we're engaging the toes and the ankles, as well as opening up this hip joint here. Good. And forward toward me. Good. Come to stillness. We're going to come rock back and forth on that toe. Come up onto the toe, back onto the heel. Up onto the toe, back onto the heel. Up onto the toe, back onto the heel, and lower that toe. And now this time, holding it on the toe. So go ahead, come up onto the toe, use the body weight, don't use your hands. Lift and lengthen here, and then press. Really engage that whole leg. We're pressing into the toes, so feel the toes fold. Inhale, exhale. One more. Good. Gently lower that heel. Come up to a seated position. Scoop that leg up. Walk it out. All right, we are going to move into some seated lunges, but first we're going to do a few seated forward folds, just in case your lower back is starting to get a little bit bothered from all of the lower leg things that we're doing. We're going to do 3 seated forward folds. Now, as always, whenever we fold, only fold as far as you're comfortable with. So I'm going to fold all the way to my lap. But if that's uncomfortable for you, you can fold right here. That's fine. Okay, so inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up to flat back, looking up at me. Exhale, release. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, release. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up to flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale to heart center. One more breath. Very good. Go ahead and shake it out. And then let's move into our seated lunges. Okay. Going to the left first. Go ahead and scoop up that left leg, set it out to the side, and then turn the right leg also to the side. Go ahead and turn your body that way as well. So you are kind of, right now I'm able to have kind of both, have my tailbone still on the seat, but depending on the kind of chair that you have, you might have that one cheek sliding off the seat. That's okay as long as you feel stable, especially by this front leg and this one cheekbone and this one cheek over here, this one side of your tailbone. Okay, so you can stay just like this with both knees bent, or you can slide this leg back some so that the knee drops down toward the floor, leaving this foot bent. Or if you're comfortable doing so, you can extend the leg all the way. Or any point between having the knee drop down and the leg extended, whatever's comfortable for you. Let's turn the body to the side though, so don't turn and face me. Turn to the side. We're going to start with a warrior one. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to move into a warrior two. Take that front arm that's closest to me. Swing it up past your head until the arm goes all the way down to a horizontal T, so you're making a straight line, fingertip to fingertip. Go ahead and allow the chest and the upper body to open up toward me now. This is our warrior two. Now bring the gaze forward over the front finger. Inhale and exhale. One more. Good. Take that front hand, flip the palm up to face toward the ceiling. Inhale, sweep that arm up as you let the other hand rest on the back leg or on the chair. Reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale. One more. Good. Moving now into humble warrior. Take this back arm. You can go ahead and bend it across the small of your back. Take the front arm, bend it across your belly. Come to an upright position, and you can stay right here, or if you're comfortable, you're going to fold. Inhale first. Exhale, bow into humble warrior, as far as you're comfortable with. So at any point here or all the way down if you prefer. Inhale and exhale. Again. One more. Gently come up to seated. You can release those arms. Let's go ahead and gently bring this leg in and turn it to face forward. Go ahead and scoop the other leg up, bring it forward, and now go ahead and walk it out and butterfly. And we're going to repeat on the other side. So go ahead and other leg steps out to the side. Turn the body to the right. Go ahead and decide where you want your lunge to go. So you could stay right here if you'd like. You can drop that knee down toward the ground, or you can extend the leg out. Go ahead and face your body to the side, not towards me. Inhale, raise those arms up. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Good. Take that front arm that's closest to me. Begin to open it up. Bring it up so it passes in front of your face and opens all the way so that it's making a T shape. Horizontal line, fingertip to fingertip. Palms are facing down. Go ahead and open the chest and the upper body up towards me. Except turn your gaze over that front hand. Inhale, exhale. Warrior two. Again. One more. Good. Go ahead and lower that back arm to the leg. Take that palm, flip it up toward the ceiling. Inhale and sweep that arm up. Inhale, exhale. Again. Reverse warrior, one more. Good, gently moving into humble warrior. Go ahead and bend that back arm across the back, front arm, across the belly. Straighten yourself up, inhale. Exhale, fold if you're comfortable. Only to your comfort level, only as far as you're comfortable going. Inhale, exhale. Again. One more. Gently coming up to a seated position. Good. Go ahead and release those arms, pull that leg in. Turn it around to face me. Other leg as well. Go ahead and walk it out. And butterfly. Well, speaking of butterfly, that's going to be our next move. It's another hip opener, but it's another one where we kind of grab on by our cheeks. So I really want you to be careful here and really use your discretion and what's comfortable for you. If it feels like you don't have the right kind of chair for this, or you're having difficulty balancing on the seat, you can try doing one leg at a time. So I'll show you how to do that first. We're going to scooch forward in the chair, so leave the tailbone on the chair, but bring the thighs off of the chair. Starting with the left leg. Go ahead and come up on a toe so that that knee is sort of popped, and bring that toe in toward the arch. Now let's open that leg up. Let it fall open to the side. Let it fall open as far as you're comfortable having it. You can kind of rest that toe on the other leg, open this up, and just stay nice and straight here. Breathe. So we're opening this even further because we don't have the ankle crossed. We have the leg open even further than we did in our pigeon, or seated pigeon pose, or our seated figure four breath. Good, one more breath. Good. So let's go ahead and bring that leg up. Lower that heel down. Same thing, other side. So open up the right leg. Let it fall open as far as you're comfortable having it. Open it up. 3 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. All right, so now this is where we're going to try to do both legs. So we're going to start here by coming up on the toe and open those legs up. So notice that my heels are touching. I have my feet kind of walked away a little bit from the chair, but because I can get my hips more open without falling off the seat, I'm going to walk my feet back a little bit closer. But if that's compromising your balance or that's just uncomfortable for your hips, you can leave them out a little bit further. All right, so right now, part of my shoes are touching, but not the whole foot is, and that might be okay for you. But if you feel like you can, you might be able to touch the heels or touch the soles of the feet to each other. It's going to open the legs up even more here. Again, really focus on your posture here. If you feel like you're opening the legs up really wide, but you're slumped down like this is no good. It's really not going to help open up the hips. So if you need to draw the spine up nice and tall and keep your posture, but leave the legs in a little bit closer, that's okay. All right, so let's lift and lengthen. Deep breaths, inhale, exhale. One more. Very good. Let's go ahead and bring those knees in, lower the heels down, walk it out. Okay, we're going to go now into a seated staff pose, one-legged and two-legged. We already did one-legged earlier, but we're going to do it again just to warm us up for the two-leg. And as a reminder, you can always do just the one leg if the two leg is either uncomfortable or again, you don't have an appropriate chair for balancing at home. So let's go ahead and come out on the heel with the foot flexed. Reach out over that toe. Inhale, exhale. Good. You can stay right here or get closer to the toe. We're only going to stay for a moment because we're just warming ourselves up. Inhale, exhale. So this is your modification for one leg. If the two-legged one is going to be a bit too intense. Bring that leg in. Let's try it again on the other side. Step the other leg out. Seated up. Reaching out. Now if you're comfortable lowering, one breath. Come back up. And bring it in. All right, go ahead and bring that leg in, walk it out. And now, if you're comfortable, both legs. If not, do them one at a time again. So we're gonna step one foot out and then the other. Go ahead and bring the hands to the side of the chair first for stability. So I'm holding on to the sides of the chair, and notice that you have to get the thighs off of the chair in order to extend your legs out all the way. So you're hanging on again by a cheek. So just focus on this first, lift and lengthen, inhale, exhale. Good, one more. All right, if you'd like, you can try lifting one leg up and lower it down. And now the other leg, lift and lower it down. All right, now only if you're comfortable doing so and have the appropriate kind of chair at home, we're going to reach those arms out forward over the toe. Lift and lengthen. If you have stabilized seating, you can begin to reach forward, but again, you really need to make sure that chair is not tipping and that you're not going to lose your balance. So really focus here and really listen to your body and listen to the equipment, what's going on. Be mindful of what you're doing here. Leaning forward. You don't have to reach the toes. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Let's gently come back up. Draw those hands back in to the side of the chair. Pull one leg in and then the other. Let's go ahead and sit back in the chair. Walk it out. Butterfly. And let's roll Good. Go ahead and sit all the way back in your chair. We're going to do a few breaths and then we're going to close. All right, inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, push away. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, push away. One more, inhale, lift. Exhale, push away. Let's bring those hands to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Deep breath here. Namaste.